like to next cover about the engagement of the legs needed in single leg balancing poses, what to do to stabilize them, especially for some of us who have a lot of problems in it. Okay, first things first, I'd like you to focus, let me just walk back a little bit, on your foundation, which is your feet. There are four corners: base of the big toe, inner heel, baby toe, and outer heel. So just let's lift the 10 toes off the floor and spread them as much as possible. And I want you to feel weight on the inside edge of your feet. So you notice as I do that, my knees are knocking in slightly. And then now, right, keeping the inside of the edges of the feet grounded to the floor, knees slightly bent, I'm going to pull my inner knee slightly apart. And as you do that, you start to feel a tiny bit of an engagement in the sides of the hips here. Then I'm going to press down on the baby toe mount and outer heel. So the four corners of the feet engages, and as I straighten out my legs, right? And that's a little bit of what I want to talk about. Okay. So we're gonna lift 10 toes up, spread out your toes, and I bend the knees a little bit. Place weight on the inside edge of your feet. So big toe mount, inner heel. And as I do this now, you notice my knees are knocking in a little bit because I'm bringing the weight on the inner edges of the feet. Start to, as you're trying to bring the weight on the outer edge of the foot, gonna pull the inner knees apart. Think about the middle knee stacking over the second and third toe. Do not move the feet. And as you slowly press down into the baby toe mount outer heel, we stand back upright to straighten out the legs. Okay, so one more time, right? Lift all your 10 toes up, spread it out, press knees bend slightly, press onto the inside edge of the feet, and then widen your inner thighs apart, keeping the middle knee over the second, third toe. As you do that, you feel the side muscles here engage a little bit. Then begin to press onto the outside edge of the feet, straightening out your legs. So now you feel the four corners of your feet grounding to the floor. I'm going to release the toes down. And that's the engagement that is quite useful from the foot upwards. We take it one notch more into a chair pose. So I know that most of the times in yoga class, we practice it with the legs together. But for today, right, to highlight the engagement of the hips and the leg muscles a little bit, I'd like you to take your feet about hip width distance apart. Set up the feet parallel. Try not to turn them out, not turn them in, all right? So this is just an exercise for us to feel engagement. And yes, you can begin to lift all your 10 toes up, spread it out wide, press down on big toe mount, pull the inner knees apart, baby toe mount, right? And then from here, I'm gonna bend the knees and start noticing what happens for you. So some of us might be caving in on one side, so we're heavy on the inside edge of the feet. Do the same thing here with the knees bent like a chair pose. So you're gonna press down on the inside edge of the feet, widen the inner knees apart just enough so that the middle knee stacks over the second, third toe. Press the feet down, and then you lift your arms up, or you can keep your hands in front of you for your chair pose. Now from here, right, I'm gonna shift weight into my left leg, and I'm gonna tippy toe on my right. So if you notice when you shift weight into your left leg, the knee starts to cave in. You've got to signal the same action just now of, right, pushing the inner knee apart, middle knee over the second, third toe, and there's a slight squeeze of the glutes in. Because it's single leg, the squeeze is a little bit more prominent. Make sure you feel that. And then I'm going to like ground down on the four corners as I lift this leg up. So you notice like if you're doing this, this is switched off. So, and the weight is heavy on my inner legs. So pull the inner knees apart, squeeze the glutes, just hold it here. I'm shaking a little bit too because I'm trying to stabilize as I speak. And then exhale, release it out. So guys, you should feel it on the side glutes when you lift or you come onto tippy toe. The muscle switches on a little bit stronger, and when you lift the foot up, it's even stronger. Let's try it on the other side. So like a chair pose set up first. Optional to lift the toes up if you need to. I'm just going to bend my legs at the knees and drag my inner knees apart and feel the four corners of both my feet like grounding to the floor as I come into chair pose. I'm going to shift weight towards this side, my right leg, tiptoe on the left. And I start to feel what's happening right here. So I just try my best to stack the middle knee over the second and third toe, feel an engagement of the glutes. If it's strong, it's fine. If it's weak, you're feeling a lot, keep this toe down. Then to bring it a little bit further, I'm going to float this leg off the floor. And if things are happening right here, right, stabilizing, knee over second toe, and then squeeze the glutes in. Don't let this knee cave in for 3, 2, 1, and slowly shake it out and come out of it.